Opening with energy, say I. If you're here today, it means you're hungry. You're hungry for more success, more fulfillment, more life. And let me tell you, your life is not shaped by your circumstances. Your life is shaped by your decisions. And today, I'm going to take you through a day in the life of someone who doesn't just admire Tony Robbins, but lives the principles that create an extraordinary life. Morning, prime your mind, prime your life. The alarm rings. But this isn't just any morning. This is your morning, a morning that sets the standard for the day ahead. A Tony Robbins fan doesn't wake up sluggish. They wake up with purpose. The first thing, priming. 3 minutes of gratitude, 3 minutes of visualization, and 3 minutes of setting intentions. Why? Because emotion is created by motion. And when you start your day with powerful emotions, you take control of your destiny. Midday, taking massive action now. Here's where the magic happens. A Tony Robbins fan doesn't just dream, they execute. Whether it's closing that deal, hitting the gym, or launching a new idea, it's all about taking massive action. Fear, it's there, but we push through because fear is just false evidence appearing real. Inaction destroys fear. Afternoon, mastering the art of influence. In the middle of the day, you engage with people. Maybe it's a team, a customer, or a loved one. But here's what a Tony Robbins fan knows. Success is 80% psychology, 20% mechanics. You don't just talk, you influence. You bring energy, passion, and confidence into every conversation because the way you communicate shapes your world. Evening, progress equals happiness. By the time evening rolls around, it's time to reflect. But a Tony Robbins fan doesn't just sit around. No, we ask, what did I learn today? How did I grow? How did I serve? Because growth is the key to happiness. And we know that a life without growth is a life of stagnation. Night, conditioning for success. As the day winds down, a Tony Robbins fan doesn't just collapse into bed. No, they condition their mind for success. Whether it's reviewing goals, reading something empowering, or visualizing an even bigger future, every night is another step toward mastery because repetition is the mother of skill. A Tony Robbins fan understands that the way you start your day determines how the rest of it unfolds. It's not about waking up and dragging yourself through the morning, reacting to emails, scrolling through social media, or letting the outside world dictate your emotions. No, a real Tony Robbins fan takes control of their morning because when you control your morning, you control your life. The first thing that happens when the alarm goes off is a decision. Do you hit snooze or do you rise with power? The answer is simple. You get up. Not because you feel like it, but because you've trained yourself to do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel in the moment. That's what champions do. That's what leaders do. The brain might want comfort, but you demand progress. So you stand up with energy, take a deep breath, stretch your body, and step into the day with purpose. The next step is priming. This is where you actively take control of your emotions because emotions drive your actions and actions determine your results. If you wake up and let stress, worry, or negativity take over, you're already setting yourself up for failure. But if you take just 10 minutes to prime your mind, you are wiring yourself for success. You close your eyes, you breathe deeply, and you start with gratitude, not just thinking about it, but truly feeling it. Gratitude is the antidote to fear, anger, and frustration. When you focus on what you're grateful for, your entire physiology changes. You can't be grateful and fearful at the same time. You can't be grateful and angry at the same time. Gratitude rewires your nervous system to operate from a place of strength. Then comes visualization. You don't just hope for a great day, you create it in your mind first. You see yourself crushing that sales call, dominating that meeting, making progress on your dreams. You feel the emotions of success before it even happens. Why? Because when your brain experiences something vividly enough, it starts to believe it's real, and when you believe something is real, you take actions that make it happen. Finally, you set intentions, not vague goals, but specific outcomes you commit to. Today, I will bring unstoppable energy. Today, I will take massive action. Today, I will step into my power. You program your mind so that when challenges come, you don't react, you respond with strength. This is not just a morning routine. This is a ritual of champions. A Tony Robbins fan knows that thinking, planning, and hoping are never enough. The real magic happens in execution. It's easy to get stuck in analysis, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect mindset. But a true achiever understands that perfection is the enemy of progress. The only way to create momentum, to build confidence, and achieve results is to take massive action right now, not later. Massive action means breaking through fear. Fear is natural. It's wired into us for survival. But in today's world, fear is no longer about escaping predators. It's about stepping into the unknown, making that call, launching that business, asking for that opportunity, and pushing beyond comfort. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or intelligence. It's their relationship with fear. A Tony Robbins fan doesn't wait to feel fearless. They act despite fear. Because once you push forward, the fear starts to shrink. Action kills fear. Taking massive action also means eliminating excuses. I don't have time. I don't have resources. I'm not ready. These are stories we tell ourselves to stay comfortable. But a Tony Robbins fan doesn't buy into excuses. They take ownership. If they don't have the time, they make it. If they don't have resources, they get resourceful. And if they're not ready, they start anyway. Because the truth is, no one ever feels 100% ready. Growth happens in the doing, not in the waiting. Energy is a key part of massive action. You can't take half-hearted action and expect full results. You don't dip your toes in the water, you jump in. You bring intensity, focus, and drive to everything you do. Whether it's making a business decision, working out, learning a new skill, or building relationships, you give it everything you've got. Half effort leads to half result. Massive action creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Another important element is consistency. Taking massive action once isn't enough. It's easy to get fired up, take action for a day, and then fall back into old patterns. But real change happens when action becomes a habit. A Tony Robbins fan knows that success isn't about one big move. It's about showing up every single day, no matter what. They push themselves even when they don't feel like it. Because discipline is freedom. The more consistent the action, the faster the transformation. A Tony Robbins fan understands that success is 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. It's not just about having the right strategy or knowing what to do. It's about how you communicate, how you influence, and how you connect with others. Influence is the ultimate power. No matter what you do in life, whether you're in business, relationships, or leadership, your ability to influence people determines your level of success. A Tony Robbins fan doesn't just talk, they command attention, inspire action, and create lasting impact. Influence starts with energy. People don't respond to words alone, they respond to emotions. If you bring low energy, if you sound uncertain, if you lack passion, people won't listen. But if you walk into a room with certainty, enthusiasm, and confidence, people will feel it. A Tony Robbins fan knows that energy is transferred. If you bring high energy, people will rise to that level. If you bring low energy, they'll tune you out. It's not about faking it. It's about truly believing in what you say and expressing it with conviction. Another key element of influence is understanding human needs. Every single person is driven by 6 basic human needs: certainty, variety, significance, connection, growth, and contribution. If you want to influence someone, you need to understand what they truly desire at their core. Are they seeking security, adventure, recognition, love? A Tony Robbins fan listens beyond the words. They hear the emotions, the needs, the unspoken desires of the people they interact with. And then they communicate in a way that meets those needs. Storytelling is another powerful tool. Facts tell, but stories sell. People don't connect with information, they connect with experiences. A Tony Robbins fan knows that the best way to influence is to share compelling stories that inspire, educate, and motivate. They don't just give advice, they illustrate ideas through vivid examples that make people feel something. When you make someone feel, you make them remember. And when they remember, they take action. Most importantly, influence is about authenticity. A true Tony Robbins fan doesn't manipulate or deceive. They influence from a place of genuine care and service. They focus on adding value, solving problems, and helping others win. Because influence isn't about getting what you want. It's about creating win-win situations where both sides feel empowered. When you lead with integrity, when you bring energy, when you meet people's deepest needs, and when you inspire through stories, you don't just communicate, you transform lives. A Tony Robbins fan understands that true fulfillment doesn't come from money, fame, or external success alone. It comes from progress. The feeling of moving forward, growing, and evolving is what brings real happiness. People often think they'll be happy once they achieve a goal. But the truth is, happiness comes from the journey, not just the destination. A Tony Robbins fan embraces this mindset every single day, making progress a daily habit rather than a once-in-a-while event. Every day is an opportunity to grow. Whether it's learning something new, improving a skill, overcoming a fear, or simply becoming a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. Progress is always possible. A true achiever doesn't wait for the right moment to improve. They create the moment. They push themselves outside their comfort zone, knowing that discomfort equals growth. They don't see challenges as problems. They see them as opportunities to develop new strengths. One of the most important aspects of making progress is measuring it. A Tony Robbins fan doesn't just hope they're improving, they track their growth. They ask themselves powerful questions at the end of the day. What did I accomplish? What did I learn? How did I push myself? What could I do better tomorrow? Reflection is key. Without it, it's easy to stay busy but never truly grow. By consistently evaluating their progress, they ensure they're moving forward with purpose. Taking consistent action is another critical part of progress. Many people get excited about self-improvement, but few stay committed to it long enough to see results. A Tony Robbins fan understands that repetition is the mother of skill. They don't just read one book, watch one video, or go to one seminar and expect transformation. They apply what they learn again and again until it becomes part of who they are. Small daily improvements compound over time, leading to massive breakthroughs. Another reason progress creates happiness is because it eliminates stagnation. The human spirit wasn't designed to stay the same, it was built to evolve. The moment you stop growing, you start dying inside. This is why so many people feel unfulfilled even when they have success on paper. Without growth, there's no sense of achievement, no excitement, no sense of becoming something greater. A Tony Robbins fan stays hungry, knowing that progress isn't just a key to success, it's the key to living a truly extraordinary life. A Tony Robbins fan knows that success is not just about what you do during the day, it's about what you reinforce at night. The way you end your day is just as important as how you start it. Most people go to bed exhausted, scrolling through their phones, watching mindless content, or worrying about the problems they faced. But a Tony Robbins fan understands that the mind needs to be conditioned for success. Every night is an opportunity to reprogram the brain, strengthen empowering beliefs, and set up the next day for greatness. The first step is reviewing the day with purpose. A true achiever doesn't just let the day slip away. They take a few moments to reflect. What did I learn today? What progress did I make? What challenges did I overcome? What could I have done better? These questions aren't just for analyzing performance. They are for creating awareness. Awareness leads to improvement. A Tony Robbins fan knows that small adjustments made every day lead to massive breakthroughs over time. Gratitude plays a powerful role in nighttime conditioning. Instead of going to bed stressed, a Tony Robbins fan shifts their focus to what went right. They recall 3 things they're grateful for, no matter how big or small. Gratitude rewires the brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. It helps eliminate negative thinking and strengthens a mindset of positivity and confidence. When you end your day in a state of gratitude, you train your subconscious mind to look for opportunities instead of obstacles. Visualization is another key tool. A Tony Robbins fan doesn't just go to bed thinking about what they don't want. They close their eyes and imagine the life they are building. They see themselves achieving their goals, feeling unstoppable, and stepping into their full potential. The brain doesn't know the difference between a vivid mental image and reality, so by visualizing success every night, they program their mind to create it in real life. Lastly, they prepare for tomorrow. They don't wake up clueless about what to do next. They set their intentions the night before, whether it's writing down their top 3 priorities or mentally rehearsing how they will attack the next day. They take control of their future. A Tony Robbins fan doesn't leave life to chance, they design it. And that design starts the night before when they condition their mind, focus on progress, and prepare to wake up with power, energy, and purpose. At the end of the day, being a Tony Robbins fan isn't just about admiring his words, it's about living them. It's about waking up with purpose, taking massive action, mastering influence, making progress every single day, and conditioning your mind for unstoppable success. Because the truth is, success isn't something you achieve once, it's something you cultivate daily. It's in your habits, your mindset, your energy, and your decisions. So let me ask you, are you going to settle for an average life, or are you going to step up and create an extraordinary one? Are you going to let fear hold you back? Or are you going to take control and design your destiny? Remember, your past does not equal your future. Your life is shaped by the choices you make right now. And if you're committed to growth, if you're committed to action, and if you're committed to living with passion, then there is no limit to what you can achieve. The time is now. The power is in you. So go out there and make today and every day a masterpiece.